Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing well this fabulous day. Especially after an excellent Cowboys win over the Chiefs. And man, I'm feeling thankful after that win. So let's talk about the 5 things the Cowboys have to be thankful for after beating the Chiefs on Thanksgiving. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, y'all, this is just a little mid-season review, so let's talk about it. First thing to be thankful for is a rejuvenated run game. It's really what we needed last year. Last year, we were struggling a lot until we finally started figuring out with Rico. But now, we got a rejuvenated, led by Javante Williams. He's a powerful runner with speed and a low center of gravity that helps him push through defenders, and he falls first, which gives you more yards per play. He's having his best season he's ever had, with 155 yards out of 198 attempts with a 4.8 yard average. He's pretty much averaging half a first down every single time he touches the ball. And he has 8 TDs so far. And he's looking to first blow out the water the entire running back win from last year, but also like maybe get a contract further down the line with the Cowboys. Whether that happens or whether it doesn't, it's been very nice this year. Nice little present from Santa. But he's also been proving himself as a reliable receiving target with 31 receptions. That's as lowest he's ever had in his career. But that's just because we don't need an extra receiver because we already got CD, Pickens, and also that leads into my second thing to be thankful for: excellent passing game. Dak Prescott throwing the ball incredibly well. He's been playing like an MVP pretty much the entire season, but some tough games, some tough losses, kind of taking him out of that MVP conversation a little bit. But don't let that stop you from believing in the Dak Prescott. No, in the rain, Dakota Prescott. Don't let that stop you, because now we're making a run. Now we're working on it, and I'll get some. I'm probably making another video about that. But here's the takeaway here: that passing game is incredible, maybe the best in the NFL right now. Our receiving core is unstoppable. We got CD, who had a great game against the Chiefs. Pickens, who also had a pretty good game against the Chiefs with that hurdle. Oh my goodness. I made that my wallpaper. That's all I get. It warms my tummy, man. And I like Pickens. But you know what's better than turkey on Thanksgiving? Lamb. 88, bro. That was CeeDee Lamb had a great comeback game. He's been doing great. And that duo is phenomenal. And then we got players like Turpin and Flournoy who've done a lot with those wide receiver through opportunities. They've had struggles, sure, but they've kind of found their footing now. And maybe we'll get guys like Mingo eventually make an impact, and then we have guys like, and then we have a bit of like practice squad guys still out there. But we have a fortified receiver 3, 2, and 1. And we have basically 2 backup receiver 3s in Tolbert and Turpin. So that is phenomenal. And now it's my third thing to be thankful for. On the opposite side of the ball, it's a developing DB room with rookie Siobhan Ravel finding his footing despite lots of injury. He got a bad ACL tear, I believe, during his last season at Eastern Carolina. And that's kind of what put him down all the way to the third round. But once we picked him up, we kind of had a feeling he'd be good because he has that first round talent. And that's what we've been seeing so far is that first round talent because he can put some work on you. He's got those lanky arms and he likes to play aggressive, likes to play sticky, and he doesn't play flashy like Bland or Diggs. He doesn't go for the interception. He goes for the rough stuff. He does the hard dirty work. That's what he does. And he hasn't been truly locking down guys right now, but he's been doing amazing with what he's been given. And Colleen Carson is also becoming a very reliable corner, and he's getting a lot of reps. Ridiculous. He got 60 against the Raiders. 6-0, 60. And this is a guy that struggled a lot last year and really only had flashes like games against the Browns. Um, and now he's really starting to find his footing, really trying to he's put a lot of work into this. So now he's really starting to get into it. And now, and this is where I'm really happy for next year. Because even if we don't make the playoffs, guess what? The fourth thing to be thankful for is 2 first round picks this year. They can be used on defensive upgrades because we really don't need it on offense. Our offense is pretty much perfect. Pretty much perfect as it is. I mean, it's not going to do perfect every game, but it's pretty much the best you can work with. Maybe an upgraded running back if Javonte Williams goes away. But what we do have is those 2 first round picks so we can defend on defensive stuff. We can get maybe a safety, which we desperately need, or a linebacker, which we also desperately need. And we can solve 2 problems in 1 round. Not something that we really, the Cowboys can say they've been able to do a lot. I mean, we haven't been doing stuff like that since like the Herschel Walker trade. But now we got those picks, and we can really use those picks now. My fifth thing to be thankful for, because I'm very thankful as a Cowboys fan, especially when the Eagles lose. I hate the Eagles. Fifth thing to be thankful for, something that the Cowboys have been waiting, something that the fans have been pleading for years. Years. Stopping the run. We're finally doing it. Finally figuring it out. We've changed our entire defensive philosophy to dirty work football. Stopping the run, pretty much like laying down like corners that do that dirty work, stay aggressive, stay sticky, to where like it doesn't you don't have those big runs. And Matt Eberflus is keeping his job, I think, after this year with the performance he's been having over these past few games. Because if he keeps it up, he'll probably keep his job, even after all the stuff we've said about him. And it might be time to apologize to him, honestly. Like, some of y'all might have to take off those Twitter comments that you've said, just like delete those. But that's a good problem to have. You want your defensive coordinator to do good. You don't want him to do bad, so you can fire him. You want to do good. You want to play good because you're a fan of that team. This is common sense, y'all. Stopping the run, that's something we would want to do forever. But we've been focusing on pass defense, pass defense, pass defense. But now we can work about stopping the run in a league that likes running backs. I mean, it kind of got started happening with Saquon and Derrick Henry, but now we have a league that's focused a lot on running backs. If you have a good running game, you're probably gonna have a good passing game, and running backs are able to do a lot of work now. So we've had some spectacular run stop performances like against the Eagles, and with Quinnen now, we were able to seriously stop the run with 3 good defensive tackles. We're putting a lot of investment into that defensive tackle. And Quinton Williams is a guy who can do pass rush and run stop very, very well. And our run stop will only likely age like fine wine over time because think about it, we're changing our entire philosophy. Before Eberflus and before the Mike Parsons trade, it was about let's pass rush, let's pass rush, let's pass rush. So like putting a lot of investment into pass rushing. But now we're putting all this investment into run stop and event, and our room will start to get better. Guys will be able to learn better. Our first round picks won't be thrown into the fire. So like when we put more investment into that offensive tackle room over time, it's gonna like only age like fine wine. It's only gonna get better and better. And that's something you can be very, very thankful for. And that's all it for me. All of y'all had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you had some good food in. I mean, honestly, a Cowboys win, that was a nice W to eat. It's delicious. All right. Remember to drop a like, share, hit that bell for more videos. Hope you enjoyed this holiday special video. And remember, we are Dem Boys. Go Cowboys.